Aries, what's up? If you're watching this, you're on the Patreon. Thank you so much for subscribing. I wanted to say describing, but who knows? That could be thematically in your reading as well, popping up and appearing, something that you need to describe a little bit better or in more detail, maybe, Aries. Feel free to apply that if it resonates. The Patreon's only $3 a month, so it doesn't mean a lot to you to the extent that it's not a lot of money. So I humbly appreciate your patronage, but it means a lot to me. So everything helps, and it allows me to serve you guys with readings, and I really appreciate it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's see. So thematically, picking up where we last left off with your part one of the money November reading 2021. Keep in mind, money is a loose definition, but you could apply it as a strict finances and money. Typically, money is value, resources, in our culture and society, but more emphasis on value. Where are you giving your value? Where are you giving your attention and energy? It could apply to money though too as well. Hard, sense and change in sense, and who knows, even other forms of money such as crypto, things like that, assets. So zigged where you should have zagged. That's actually a good thing by the grace of God. So I feel as though you're on path, you're in tune. You always kind of get these rewards, these blessings at the end of the year, this kind of Christmas or, for the Jewish folk out there, Hanukkah type energy, like this blessing, these gifts at the end of the year for being so good during the year, for busting your butt during the year. And I feel as though those rewards are coming in, as emphasized with the Eight of Wands and the upright. Spirit, any more for money? The only real money that came out, or resources and value, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, leaving structures which were burdensome and no longer served you permanently. So it's almost as if this time period for you in November is solidifying you having carved your own path and moved on. A lot of wand energy here, Aries, you showing up in your own reading to the extent that there's a lot of fire. Your cousin fire sign energies are here, meaning Leo and Sagittarius, and the 5 and the 6 is Leo, the 8 is Sagittarius here. Venus, the sector, ruling planet of love and money, desire and relationships, is an expansive Sagittarius. Sagittarius having to do with foreign affairs, knowledge, philosophy, higher learning, powered by Jupiter, abundance, expansion, fairness, travel. Like I said, philosophy could be law, criminal justice, all things moral and just as well. Those are the aspects that Jupiter are bringing to the house of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, more of a mutable sign, so it's actually kind of quite going with the flow. Hence the movement here with the Eight of Wands. It's a transitionary, travelsome energy. Sagittarius is the mutable elements. There's cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable energies in the zodiac are like conjunctions. They're like the ands and the but in a sentence. They connect ideas and subjects and verbs. So this is definitely a positive, healthy transition. Again, like I said before, something kind of more solidifying and pouring concrete into something that you started maybe even a couple years ago. Now that concrete is set and settled, and that's going to be the foundation for you to act upon and build upon. Ace of Wands is starting something completely new. So now that you have this layer, then now comes something to build upon it. More and more action can be taken upon that now. And if it's not legit, building up a construct, it could at least act as the court or the platform or the foundation in which to actually act upon. Now that foundation is this path that you've carved out yourself. And now that you've really kind of added all the jet fuel and propulsion to the spaceship, to the rocket that's leaving the atmosphere, now you could put down that burden. When a spaceship, when a rocket used to launch back in the day, those big gas canisters had to fall away because those were all the energetic consumption. Now you could put that burden down because you laid down all that foundation, and now you could have this kind of straight and narrow focus, like a laser beam firepower is what I'm seeing, Aries. Now you really got pardon my French, but you really got things by the balls now. Incomplete lessons, Saturn energy. Saturn is in Aquarius, moving direct, moving forward. It was in retrograde the past 5 months. So if you saw some things being stifled or not moving forward, well, now things are going to be wrapping full circle. And wrapping is, quite the word to be using, as in a gift. I'm getting this kind of gift, Christmassy, celebratory energy. I'm not taking the World card as something incomplete, something not done, something not concluded. I'm getting that it's like you're wrapping your gift on Christmas, the night before Christmas, and you're putting a bow on it. Like, that's the only thing left, Aries. The World card is a major completion, a graduation, celebration, and with the Ace of Wands, this is a beginning, so the end has to occur, but it's going to be a beautiful kind of prolific end is what I'm getting here, Aries, to the year for you. Like I said, I'm not taking that World card in the spirit of there's so much more to do, there's so much more. I'm not getting that at all. This World card came out in the reverse, and she was looking right at the new. She's looking right at the Ace of Wands. She could smell it. She could taste it. She's chomping at the bit. She's right there. You're right there. Now, I think it's kind of proverbialized with the planet Saturn now moving direct in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius having to do with the future, technology, humanitarianisms. Aquarius can be kind of quirky. It is a fixed air sign, so it could be a lot of here and there, but it is kind of consistent in its objectivity to an extent. And Saturn is the planet of inhibitions, inhibitors, blocks, lessons, restrictions. So now that your blocks and obstacles are moving forward, it's almost as if your cap or your limit is now being raised. It's like the limit on your credit card is now being raised, Aries, and now you're able to kind of run and gun and be kind of willy-nilly in a happy, fun, excited way. Now the fact that Saturn is in Aquarius means that it's going to have to do with groups of people. It's going to have to do with let's see, let's look at the astrological chart, but it's going to have to do with technology. It's going to have to do with groups of people, humanitarianism, the future, forward thinking. Let's throw some key words at you for Aquarius. Hopes, wishes, community, good spirit, friendship, groups, and luck are some of the ruling, aspects of the 11th house. Now, I should say, Saturn in Aquarius is over the second, third house. It's technically the third house. It's on the cusp, but it's over the third house. So third house is ruling over communication, siblings, those that you live with, intellectualisms, ruling planet Mercury, Gemini, Virgo energy, detail-oriented communication, logicisms, understanding where your limitations are, where your credit line is, where your line's at. But that's great because, again, it's more of that bottom line foundational energy that you can now build upon. So we're seeing different kind of micro and macro versions of where your bottom line is, or where your ground is, where your rock bottom is, not in a negative way, but in a good way, because that's what you're going to use to springboard into this new beginning and into the new year, Aries, financially. Anything else specifically financially for Aries here? I know we're getting a lot of wand energy, so a reevaluation as to how hard you work, versus how smart you work. Again, you're dropping these preconceived notions of having to work so hard. With the 10 is complete. Like your plate is full. You could drop those burdens now and literally lighten up and loosen up and start brand new with the Ace of Wands here. I didn't make that connection earlier. I didn't put the emphasis, but literally after the 10, after the completion, is a whole new start, and it's showing itself to you right here, Aries. This came out in the reverse, only to be flipped right side up. You're right there. The clock is about to strike midnight, and you're going to turn into a pumpkin. No, I'm just joking. But, I really do think that this is just kind of a leveling up for you in the efficiency in which you are kind of, planting, investing, finances, resources, money. And I just feel like this efficiency is gonna launch you like a rocket into space, Aries, in all the best ways, to the moon. This is the discipline that you've been showing in harnessing this kind of laser-like focus. Trust in your divine timing, okay? Trust that our instrumentation is built for more, but we really gotta see the forest through the trees. Okay, Aries, that's something that I will say with this Temperance card in the reverse. You're going to be falling away from a lot of energies that no longer serve you, a lot of energies that's run its course with the Six of Cups in reverse. Again, more of those kind of gas canisters, those fuel canisters dropping away, as you raise your vibration. I want to see more pentacles, but I'm seeing a lot of water energy, as well as wand energy. I will say this, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse does point to the Two of Pentacles in the upright, which is really finding your balance and your rhythm. It's really kind of just focusing on your most concrete, immediate concerns and priorities. Not really spreading yourself thin, staying tried and true to the formula. And I think that's where you're going to find a lot of your success, Aries. Yes. When you reduce to the Two of Pentacles, just knock the camera a little bit, you're going to be able to put power into those Two of Pentacles, into those few priorities. And they're going to become so kind of weighted with interest and value in the best way possible. And now you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is ultimately your financial freedom, abundance, bliss, happiness, independence, looking good, feeling good, smelling good. That sparrow represents freedom. The Nine of Pentacles, 9 is about independence. The fruit is on the vine there. Pentacles, as we know, finances, resources, money, concrete, tangible goods, as well as, interest, assets, value, intangible value, net worth, all that good stuff. It's all here, Aries. I'm really feeling it for you, and I really do think that you as far as achieving your goal or your dream of financial freedom, I think you're already there. I think you're already there, and you're more there than you know it, because if there's a trajectory and if there's a course to be plotted, you're here and financial freedom is here, but it's only a matter of time. And I think you know that, and I think Spirit knows that, and I think this reading knows that, and it's communicating that to you right here and right now. So, all awesome, amazing, great things. I hope you were able to see this video, because it's truly a blessing and a gift. So, light and love to you, and I really appreciate you, Aries, and I hope you're able to get something from that Money November 2021 reading. Holla at your boy. Peace.